Now then, alongside me on this Saturday evening, the best smelling man in whole of football. Let me tell you, he has put two behind the ears and he's ready to rock and roll. How are you, Adebayo? You good, mate?
I'm very good, brother. How are you?
Very well indeed, man. Very well indeed.
Good.
I suppose this first question is with you and your affiliations to Liverpool Football Club.
Yes.
The Arsenal fans, I've no doubt, are all over it today. They are back. They're ready to rock and roll, and they are chasing down a title. But was the championship race ever really off, even though we had a couple of weird results last weekend?
No, it wasn't off. Even when City played Arsenal, it was never off. It's just, but we do know City's been there, done that, and you don't want to give them the top of the Premier League. So that's why I think the momentum shifted. But it was never off. It's too close, and it would change again. But you're right, because my WhatsApp's been going off. My best friends at Arsenal, so they want all the smoke. All of a sudden, it's coming back to the Emirates and that. But no, that's what makes it a good end running anyway to this Premier League.
Today was a big day for Arsenal. Yes, the facts and the stats of the season were well and truly on their side, taking on Wolves. They're a good side that beats what you would class as the lower half of the division quite comfortably. I know that Fulham's taken points off from the season, but everybody else has been given a bit of a smoking off Arsenal. But given the fact, last weekend they got beat off Villa. They got knocked out of Champions League midweek. Today's a big test away from home. They had to bounce back. They've got to put pressure back on Man City with him not playing. Well, they don't play till next Thursday, do they? And Arsenal have got another one in between that. So they could really put a little bit of a room between them and City and put the pressure back on them.
Yeah, to be fair, I think this season you've seen a different Arsenal. You've seen a maturer Arsenal. And that's what it was. It was a testing week. I mean, they had their blip, I think, Christmas times, went to Dubai, came back, been excellent ever since. Then this week, Villa and Bayern out. But then today, it just looked like, of course, all eyes were on them, all pressure, and it was just a professional performance. I don't think they were scintillating. I don't think they blew them away, but I think it's more worrying how calm and professional they were. So it wasn't like they got caught up in the emotions or the pressure of the game. They dealt with it, and that's my only worry. That I'm like, Arsenal's not going away.
03717 22 33 44. Zach, welcome to the show. How are you, mate?
Hello.
Hiya, Zach.
What's going on, Zach?
Hi lads, cheers for having me on. Big fan of the show.
Well, welcome along, my man. You sound like you're in the car, mate. Have you been to the game? Are you on your way back? What's the score?
No, just been to the game on the way back. I just want to say there's all this media bias that Arsenal bottled it, all of that. But I think there's 5 games to go. If we win all our games, I think we're going to do it, you know.
Where is City dropping the points then?
You know what? I don't know if City are going to drop them. I think if we drop points in a game, I think City might win them all. But
hang on, Zach. You just said if you win all your games,
Zach, I'm confused.
If you win all your games, you said you win the league, which means that City must drop somewhere. So where did they drop?
You know what? Who knows? They still got Spurs. Hopefully they do us a favour. I highly doubt it, but you never know.
I was just putting words in your mouth there, mate, because I knew that you were going to say Spurs. Spurs need to do you a favour, don't they, in that away game for City?
I highly doubt it, but they've still got City, they've still got Liverpool, and they've still got us. You never know. You never know with them.
Listen, as I was looking at that, I know it's FA Cup semi-final today. It's a little bit different. Manchester City are not bang at it. They're not absolutely flying. There's a couple of lads that are just a little bit off the pace. And you never know. Brighton next Thursday, difficult one away from home. They've got 4 away games in their last 6, City. They might draw one of them. They only need to draw one of them, and then you're in.
City's got the easier run, though. I do, and I don't know about you, Zach. I don't know about you, but them still winning after not playing well, and I think that's what I think Arsenal's done this season as well. Yeah. Whereas they were blind teams away. I think Arsenal, even you can tell me you was at the game. How was after the game today, or when you was watching them? Did you have a sense of calm? That listen, I don't know about this. The media talk about bottling, but you as a fan, did you have a sense of you know what, we're going to be in it right to the very end?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the Arsenal fans who go to most of the games, we've all still got a lot of hope. You know, there's been weirder things in the Prem. You never know what can happen. But there's a lot of, you might see a lot of Arsenal fans, those AFTV lot who say, oh, Arteta's not good enough, the players aren't good enough. But a lot of the proper Arsenal fans who are at the games, we all think there's 5 games to go. You never know what can happen. And I think tonight it was a good performance. Wolves, it's not an easy place to go. City dropped points there, if I remember correctly. Spurs dropped points. I think there was a few others who dropped points there as well. So it's not an easy place to go. And we got 3 points there. We've obviously still got a few hard games to go. We've still got Spurs away, United away. But apart from that, I think if we play our best, we're capable of winning them all.
There you go.
It's
Nice
the
one,
hope-
Zach. Safe trip back, man.
It's the hope that gets them, though. It is the hope that gets them. I'm sorry. It's the hope that gets them.
Listen, all they can do is take care of their own business, can't they?
100%.
Take care of your own business, and then maybe somewhere along this crazy running, Man City will drop. They only need them to drop one. That's it, and then they're in. Josh, how are you, mate?
Yeah, hello.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing,
have you
Josh?
been to the game as well, Josh?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Go on, mate.
Thanks for having me on.
No worries,
Big
mate.
fan
Go
of the
for it.
show. Just in the car on the way back. With the lads. Amazing, really. Great feeling. I think everyone had written us off, to be honest. I think a lot of Arsenal fans as well. There's been quite a lot of infighting. I get the feeling that it's not just externally, but internally, people had sort of given up. And I just don't think that's the way these things work. We came out there and that was a really hard fought 3 points. And we're heading back down the M6 tonight. Very happy, very, very happy. And we smell blood. I think City, they don't look as special as they did last season.
I like this. Go on, give it him. Give it him, Josh. Let him know, man.
You want passion?
Yeah, give him it.
Oh, he wants the smoke.
Give me that passion.
Go on, Josh.
Yeah. I just think, it's not over until the fat lady sings, and I cannot hear a peep right now.
She's not warming up yet.
Nah, she's not. Josh, let me ask you a question then. You said internally, then what is it? Because Arsenal's been, bar Villa in the league, Arsenal they've done bits as and I don't even like to admit it. So why do you feel that internally that there's this reservation on them getting over the line?
Listen, heads dropped amongst our fan base. Me too. I will be the first to say that after the result last Sunday, my head dropped, right, initially. But honestly, it was. I just think there's more to this team than people think, right? It's easy for your head to drop, but I'm just saying some people did. I was probably one of them as well, but no, they're still fighting them. They're still fighting these lads, and also I do think players like Declan Rice, obviously, they make the difference, right? And he was superb today. What a player, by the way. What a player.
I think the majority of people's attitude comes from, obviously, City have been there, done it, and got the T-shirt, and they've not let the narrative down previously. But if you just take a step back and just look at the way that they're playing at the moment, it isn't as clinical as it used to be. It's not red hot. I mean, Haaland's not red hot. With all due respect, even Kevin De Bruyne is not red hot right now. It only takes someone to come along and get a 0-0 against them or a 1-1 or something like that, and you're back in, mate. Then it's back in your hands.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, they've got to go to Brighton, I think, or certainly they've got to play Brighton. Can't remember whether it's at home
Thursday.
or away. But
No, it's away Thursday. Away on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, and that typically, in the past, that's been a tricky game for them. I think
Spurs away for them, mate. They don't win at Spurs.
Yeah,
Don't Arsenal have Tuesday? Chelsea Tuesday.
Yeah.
The only thing
Arsenal, Chelsea,
the only thing I'd say about Spurs is I honestly think Spurs would throw a game.
Get
We didn't win them.
Oh, is that what you did? Yeah?
Don't start
Is that
now.
what you're doing now? Is that what you're doing now? Yeah. All right.
I've got Spurs colleagues who actively said that they would do that.
We'd roll over.
And I know
Jeez.
that, honestly, I think they would, but who knows? Listen, Brighton away is not an easy game. I know we went there and won 3-0, but we had to play very, very well to get 3 points there. And I just think City they just don't look the same as they did last season. So I'm, just keeping the faith, right? That's what we've got.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Top man. Safe trip back, Josh. Well done, my man.
Drive safe.
03717 22 33 44. Now, I know that obviously a few Arsenal fans on the way back now. They're pumped. Yeah, they're feeling it.
They're excited.
They're feeling it, right? Are you going to win the league? That's it. That's all I'm asking. Because it's on. Are you going to win the league? As you analyse the fixtures, as you analyse who's playing who and when they're playing who, are City going to drop those 2 points in order to let you in and you go and do the business and win the rest of your games and become champions?
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.